The attack was carried out days after Indian forces killed a leader of the Pakistan-based militant group Jaish-e-Mohammad. Well, for the latest on this, let's speak to Parvaiz Bukhari, who's joining us from Srinagar in Kashmir. Parvaiz, good to speak to you, as always. So do we know who's behind this attack, and is it linked to the killing of that leader of Jaish-e-Mohammad?
Well, some officials in this disputed region do believe that this is a reprisal act and they were expecting it to come. But we're not yet sure. Officials have not confirmed the identities of the two attackers who've been killed. Let me also clarify that there are 5 Indian paramilitary troopers who died in this assault, and 2 of the attackers have been killed so far. The exchange of fire till about a while back was still going on, but we don't know the identity of the attackers yet or the group to which they are affiliated.
So just to update what we're saying, 5 Indian soldiers killed, and you're saying the gunfight is still going on. I know it's been lasting hours, but it's still ongoing currently?
Yes, it is. It is actually one of the training centers of the paramilitary CRPF, just a few kilometers outside the main city of Srinagar. And when these attackers, we've been told that there were 3 to 4, but 2 have been confirmed dead, and at least 1 more is still fighting. Till about a while back, exchange of fire was still going on, and we have, as we said, confirmation from the officials that 5 paramilitary troopers have died so far, and we're not very sure. I think since it's already dark now, the military operation surrounding the CRPF training center there might, proceed till tomorrow.
And Parvaiz, just give us a sense of the situation in terms of the fighting in Kashmir at the moment. There has been some recent violence, hasn't there?
This year actually has been the bloodiest in the last 1 decade. More than 210 armed rebels, anti-India rebels have been killed this year. At least about 57 civilians, 24 of them near the sites of these gun battles, which have been very, very frequent throughout the last year, as the Indian Army and other security forces here launched what they dubbed as Operation All Out to go after the militant leadership. Officials, in fact, today said that most of the leadership of several rebel groups who fight Indian troops in Kashmir have been killed this year. And they're hoping that, there will be better control. But as you know, since 2016, more and more local youth have been joining the ranks of the militants, and that has also forced the Indian Army and security forces to step up military operations across the territory. So, so far, I mean, today's attack also, winds up the year on a very bloody note, as the rest of the year has been.
Absolutely. And Parvaiz, finally then, the situation in Kashmir is, of course, one of the most intractable situations on the planet. Is there any sense from either side involved, India or Pakistan, of a way through this?
Well, unfortunately, it's been many, many years that we've seen any political initiatives taken to resolve this long-standing conflict. In fact, one of the oldest pending unresolved conflicts in the world. And although this year, following last year's very, very wide-scale unrest, Government of India did appoint a pointsman for Kashmir, but his mandate more or less has been for local grievance gathering. There's no mandate, there's no intended declaration of a peace process intended at resolving the conflict. So there's very little hope right now, in fact, inside Indian administered Kashmir, for any political initiatives to be expected for the resolution of the conflict. And unfortunately, officials also fear that unless such political initiatives are put in place, we're going to continue witnessing the kind of violence that we see today in Kashmir.